Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Warship Blitz, and this is a slightly different video. This is just, I'm at 191 subscribers and I thought I'd just give my thoughts on the game. So probably the first thing to know about me is I'm a pretty forgiving sort of a guy, so I sort of try and I'm a glass half full rather than a glass half empty, so overall I'm pretty happy with the game. Up until about tier 8, you see a good mix of ships out there. Things seem pretty balanced. There seems to be a lot of effort put into the game with releases of new ships and a few new lines coming out, so there's enough refresh to show there's a bit of investment going in there. I know there's been a bit of noise about the carriers, particularly the premium carriers, and I think there's a bit of scope, a bit of power creep going on with some of those carriers. But all in all, I think that's, it's pretty minor in the scheme of things. Sure, you can get pasted in a game if a carrier decides to pick on you, but you can get pasted in a game if, if you end up in the wrong place and you're facing a bevy of enemy ships in any case. So, above that, I am finding that tier 9, and I don't have any tier 10s, I'm finding tier 9s to be a little bit different. The mix of ships maybe not quite so great. I haven't seen, I see a lot of Yamatos, a lot of Republics, a few Izumos, which are probably people on their way to grinding Yamatos. A lot of destroyers, and I wonder whether or not the tier 9 and tier 10 cruisers could benefit from maybe something like an equipment slot that they can use, like a Baltimore, to put in a radar. So I'd probably give up a main battery mod if I could get radar or something like that, or even if there's 2 slots, like a radar 1 and a radar 2, in order to activate it. I think the sonar for things like the Hindenburg could do with it just a little bit of a tweak, just to give those ships a bit more relevance in the game. I do feel like, they're a bit more of a disadvantage compared with some of the other tiers. That's just from playing my my Neptune and my Baltimore, although, that's only 2. So that's probably my thoughts. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty happy with tier 8, and on my account I have something like 8 or 9 tier 8 ships now. Only 3 tier 9. I could get the Friedrich the Grosser, but I actually enjoy tier 8. Tier 6 to 8 is sort of like the golden tiers. Tier 5, you get some new players, and it doesn't feel like, sometimes it feels like you're just maybe taking advantage of some players that may not have the same experience. So I'll take the Congo out every now and again, and if I need to do a torpedo mission, the Minakaze pops out. If I need 225 torpedo hits, then there's nothing like just cycling through the Fubuki and the Minakaze. The missions, I think the missions are the new missions, I'm getting used to them. They have better rewards and they're a bit more work, so it's 6, one half a dozen of the other, and I think overall pretty comfortable. The events, I do appreciate the Duke of York event, and I hope that, I don't mind how much effort and grind it takes to get a ship, and I couldn't get the Duke of York, I just couldn't put the time into it, even to get close enough to basically purchase the top-ups and the pumpkins. But I do appreciate the fact that the certainty, and I think that's probably the one thing I would ask, of the organisation, is that they make sure that there's certainty around those events, and I think the Duke of York was a very good one. The Belfast was a very good one, and there are people that make noises about the level of grind to get to some of those ships. These are free ships, so as long as it's clear what you're in for, then I don't have an issue with that personally. It is good to get some free ships, some people who can grind through into the game, because what it does is people see those ships, and I suppose it showcases them. yeah, so that's my comment on the state of the game. I am enjoying it. I'm particularly enjoying the Pan-Asian line at the moment, as you can probably see from this video. I hope my shells land first. No, they don't. Anyway, that's a bit of a state of the play. I hope you enjoyed this little sort of informal chat, and I'll try and do a few more of them. Listen, mate, put your comments below about how you perceive the state of the game, and what it is that you know, your views. You know, every avenue of feedback is useful, and I may make a video reflecting some of those comments, or give my opinion. You know, I'm always happy to give an opinion. Yeah, so, you know, thanks everybody for watching the videos. I'm working my way through trying to get a video of each ship, and I'm most of the way there for the premiums. I have the videos recorded, and I just need to put the voiceovers over. I think there's maybe one or two that I need to tidy up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little catch up, and thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.